Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this reading on Tokyo Toni. Okay, so I seen this video and I'm gonna watch it, do some commentary on it. Um I already seen a minute and 15 seconds of it. So starting out, my first thought is that she's way too excited to come up on the show and talk shit about her daughter. But she really coming off as a hater to me. But let's go ahead. Before I get into judging her too harshly, I'm going to let the video play and we talk about it on the way.
Clumps coming out that thing. I don't know how true that is, but what are your thoughts on that as far as her trying to say, let me get back to my, because she also said, PSA ladies, be true to your
Okay, I got what you, I get the whole where you're going. First of all, nah. If you're gonna be sincere, be sincere. If you're gonna be a bullshitter, be the best at it. Don't bullshit at bullshitting. Okay? So if I'm gonna be a proper influence, I'm gonna tell the truth off the break. Look, y'all, I'm having health problems with this shit. Don't y'all fuck with this shit. So I'm gonna go to the doctors and spend tens to $100,000 to remove this shit that y'all cannot afford to do, and you die. She didn't do that. And I don't cover her because she's my daughter. But people say, oh, you dogging her. And no. What happens when I let her get away with the same shit other people get away? Then you say, oh, you protecting your daughter, though. No. She do right, she get praise. You do wrong, you get it. Chastised. So that shit is, good for her, because it's only her health. But if you're gonna be a sponsor, a whole article child for this, be real the first round. Why 2, 3, 5 hours later, oh, I got some golf balls in my ass and all that. Come on.
Did you ever have anything?
Never. I never had surgery a day in life about nothing.
Ooh. So did you feel like she put too much in? How did you like the size
No,
of it?
her ass was perfectly fine at this size. You should have seen it 5 years ago. That shit was sagging so far down her back of her fucking legs. What you mean? It looks good now if she just had to, just keep it. But obviously something is wrong. So coagulating or something to make balls, that's hazardous to your health.
I think she had a situation done before the BBLs. What are your thoughts on young ladies getting BBLs and enhancing their body?
Okay, honestly, I think if you did your breasts, if they were not like comfortable for you, and you have a serious insecurity, I don't think if you are A cup, go a B. If you wanted to, but me personally, go to Vicky. You get you one, baby. Them bras set you. They set you up.
Big.
And you ain't got nothing for real.
Big.
Yeah, so no, I mean, teach his own. If it's gonna make you better, feel better, more confident, then do your thing. But if you doing it to get you niggas to pay me and give me some money because you see a fat ass, fuck no. Because guess what? You're gonna fuck the same bitch over there that don't have it, and that one over there that do have it. So I'm gonna just do me. Men like little girls, you don't need all that.
Because I asked you, because you got one of your husbands, you kind of saw the play there. A girl will spend $10,000 to make $100,000 based on, I'm gonna get my body right and go get a man who gonna trick off on me.
And she gonna come up with a problem. She already got a problem.
Okay.
You already got one.
Message.
Yeah.
Right. So I have to ask then, she also said in that same statement that she was, your daughter was quitting the OnlyFans. Done. And it's based on your grandchildren being older now. She made a lot of money off the OnlyFans and she's quitting it. Are you happy for getting off of OnlyFans, and were you even worried about her being on OnlyFans in the first place?
First of all, let's start right here. OnlyFans for $20 a month? So you giving me 48 cents a day to see me? You out of your mind right there. I got my own www.tokyotonyxxx.com, ladies.
Oh, really?
Get yourself on mine.
Really?
Period.
Real code with street stars.
Period.
No discount.
Yeah. And my girls get $450 per pop of seeing anything. Yeah. And I have them speaking in different languages, telling you what they do. They all have a name of a flower, whether it's rose, gardenia, azalea. Very, very. So OnlyFans is a pimp game. Shorthand pimping is what they call it.
So, are you a madam?
No.
Oh, okay.
See, but you know, but that's what she just explained. She made herself sound like a madam. And see, this the thing that I feel like in Tokyo mind, she always comparing. Like somebody asks her a question about her daughter and she compare it to something that she is doing. And then she downplay whatever her daughter is doing. Because, you know, honestly, you know, she said that her girls get paid $400 and something a pop with a video. Like what? But, you know, Black China probably still making more money than what your girls are making because she have more traffic coming in. So, I mean, if you want to think about it on a business level, then whatever. But also she never expressed the fact that she's happy that her daughter is at least getting well. She went straight into criticizing her daughter. She went straight into that. So, you know, somebody asked her a question and her first thought is to criticize what she doing. She ain't doing something right. Or she selling herself too cheap. Or she really don't love herself. Or she should have did this instead or something like that. Well, you know, she mentioned that, you know, if she was a real person, she should have been real from the jump, meaning that Black China should have had told the public the reason why she was reversing the surgery is because it was making her sick. But, you know, I still don't feel any concern for you that she at least taking steps to making herself well again. Like, that hasn't happened through this whole video so far. It only been 6 minutes. And even though it's like she doing that shit that narcs do. They mimic empathy. They mimic empathy that they seen from somebody else. And then they come and they mimic that. And they get real cocky about it because they feel like they real good, you know. Narcs, they have this look on their face all the time. This look right here. Like, yeah, I'm that bitch. Yeah, I'm doing the damn thing. Yeah, 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 yeah. But nah, you really ain't doing shit, okay? But revealing yourself. Because regardless of what she's saying, she can't hide the fact that she's in competition with her daughter, that she's hating on her daughter, and that she envious of her. She cannot hide that fact. Just the fact that anytime somebody asks you something about it, you have to compare it to some shit that you're doing. Nah. Nah, Let's continue. You know what? First, let's start out. What type of person is I don't think I'll be able to get through this whole video though. But what type of person is Tokyo Toni? And I believe Tokyo Toni is a Aquarius. Now I don't meet a lot of dark Aquariuses. Most Aquariuses I like. But when you come across a narcissistic one, they are fully committed to the narcissism. So you gotta be careful with those narcissistic Aquarius, boy. And they usually violent as fuck. Narcissistic air signs. I would say mostly Aquarius, like Libras. They could get violent if you pushing them. You know, you gotta really push a Libra. Damn, what's the Gemini? Oh, Gemini is kind of passive aggressive, man. Okay, so yeah, Aquarius. Hell no. All right, what type of person is Tokyo Toni? But you know, I'm trying to have an open mind. You know, I'm trying to have an open mind. I'm sure that there's a reason why Tokyo Toni is like this. I feel like she could very well be a product of her environment. Testing. This shit better be working. Hold on. Okay. Uh, let's get a few more cards. She is coming out in a lot of masculine energy, so she do have a lot of masculine energy, and I feel like that's the reason why she thinks she's so intelligent, because she's a woman that thinks like a man. So because of that, she feels like naturally she have an advantage. Like she the type of person that, you know, she go around a group of women and stuff like that, and she would have a thought like, I'm smarter than all these bitches. Like that would be her mindset. That's what the way that she would be thinking about it. And the reason why is because she think like a man, and she know how a man think, but she think like a trifling ass motherfucker. Like she think like a street smart dude that, yeah, they might be good at business. Because you know, people who are street smart, they usually are good at business. Yeah, they have an intimidation factor about them, so people will feel the need to respect them. They might even have people that fear them. So this give them like a false sense of power and stuff like that. But man, as soon as the police show up and everything, they instantly feel that power being stripped away from them, because the police will take away everything that they felt like gave them power. So, but when you have power in your spirit, you know, that shit can't be taken from you. But you know, she think like a street smart dude. That's the way that she think. And there is a difference, like a difference between a street smart woman and a street smart dude. It is a difference. Like, and she think like a masculine. Like even feeling the need to detach from her emotions. But with this damsel card reverse coming out, she know how to utilize emotions. Like Tokyo, she could really, you know, make herself cry if she need to. or seem like a damsel or something like that, or seem innocent, or like she need help and stuff like that, this usually radiates a certain type of energy that she might attract a man in her life that would help her out or something like that. But most likely he gonna be a demon. He gonna want more out of the situation. So, all right, let's look into these cards. The hero card came out reverse, shadow attribute, escapism, and false sense of heroism. So, she look at herself as uh, a leader, a humanitarian and stuff like that. She feel like she should be in charge. She very dominated by her ego, very dominated by it, you know. Escapism and false sense of heroism. With the escapism, she could drink a lot or do other substances that help her to numb the pain, because Tokyo is actually in a lot of pain, a lot of hurt that she do not deal with properly. The thing is that she know how to talk about it in a way that she seemingly deal with it, but when she go off and be alone, she don't believe that shit that she talking, because she don't practice it, so she don't never really get the healing from it. All right, so we have this Don Juan reverse. Using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. Yeah, she do have a sense of control, especially over toxic men. She know how to appeal to them. She know what to say to them and everything. And niggas that are toxic and like it pretty much no hope for them. They just toxic as fuck. They committed to being toxic. These ain't the type of niggas that is going to change or whatever. But these might be niggas that got money or something like that. And she know how to appeal to these demons. Okay. She know how to appeal to them. She might even be into like BDSM or something like that, because she know how to appeal to their erotic side. She know what they want to hear and stuff. She feed their ego. Like she could look at a man and know what to say to him to get into his mind, or to make them feel like she the person that they should be fucking with. But this only work on demons. Like this would not work on like a divine masculine, It wouldn't work. And she know that. Like she also have mechanisms to test people out almost immediately. So as soon as you come across her energy, she is sizing you up. She is seeing how far she could push you, where your boundaries is, what are your triggers. Like she is like looking for that shit. Like as soon as you come up to her and introduce yourself to her, like she reads you, she look you up and down, and she will put you in a category like, okay, you one of those people. And this don't make her like or dislike you. It just let her know how she can manipulate you, pretty much. Waiting for a night to provide for you, seduction by romantic illusion. There's a lot of shit going on in the background where Tokyo Toni, she have relationships, maybe with several men, maybe even women. And like they give her money, they take care of her and stuff like that, but it's something in her that don't want to do that shit no more. Like it feels like a grind at this point. It feels like a struggle. Sometimes it's hard for her to even get through it, dealing with certain people because she deal with a lot of demons. So at some point it makes you very exhausted. Like, yeah, they might be easy to trick out of money or whatever. But at some point it feels degrading to yourself. Scribe, preserving knowledge and information. She might be trying to write a book or something. And she gonna use whatever she could use to get people to read it. But her energy is not working. She really don't have no choice but to heal if she wants to prosper at this point. Because at this point, people are looking at her and they can see right through her. So whatever manipulation tactics that she is using, how smart she thinks she is, people in this day and time, and especially as things progress in the future, it's just gonna look at her like she broken. People ain't gonna want to fuck with her. People ain't gonna want to do business with her. She gonna lose the gift of gab. She gonna lose that. She gonna lose people respect. So, she needs to get it together. Okay. She need to get it together. And she can't take no more shortcuts pretending to be healed. She have to actually do it. Places financial gain and control over important spiritual insight. See, I feel like she struggled with money. And she might even come off like she's detached from money, like it's not about the money for her and stuff like that. But every time I really listen to her, it be all about money. When I'm really listening to her, it be all about money. She really tired. That's the truth. But instead of her being a better person, like she was a better person to her daughter, I believe her daughter wouldn't have no issue with looking after her. I really feel like that. But because every time she get around her daughter, she gets so triggered that she can't help but lash out. She can't help but try to make her daughter feel less than or insecure because she can't handle it. She just gets so damn envious, man. And she keep trying to be like this spiritual guru or something like that. Like, um, I don't know what make her feel so spiritually enlightened, but that keeps coming out. Let me see. Why she feel so spiritually enlightened? I feel like it's because she struggles so much. Like she spent so much of her life fighting. Mm, damn, these similar to the cards that I pulled when I pulled on Toni. She might even consider herself as a chosen one, but she ain't. She don't got that green light. You don't got that green light to get on the boat. The card came out, but it came out reverse. Let me know that you feel like you belong on this boat, but spirit don't. And you not on it. In case that you think that you are, you not on it. I think that she had like a bad experience with like a practitioner or something like that. Like during, like she could have went somewhere and she was trying to do some type of ritual or something like that, and in the midst of it, either she got spooked out, um, or she was just like, nah, I'm not fucking with this shit or something. But I do feel like this came out reverse, that she had a bad experience with a practitioner. I do want to say though that I do feel like she turned down a lot of contracts, as in she had opportunities to really sell out, like to really sell out, but she has turned down a lot of them. I do feel like she is spiritual in a sense that she has strong intuition. Um she might even have dreams and visions and stuff like that. Like she has a connection to the spiritual realm. Um but it's her behaviors. It's her behaviors and some of the shit that she do on a regular that keep her vibration low, keep her from truly ascending. And she keep putting herself under the illusion like she is ascending. Like she keep believing that, but it's not the truth though. So I also got this card, came out reversed though. Like she is a fighter. She always had to be one. That's why she feel almost like entitled, because she feel like, yo, I've been fighting all my life. You know, I deserve peace. I deserve understanding, because she also been through a lot of trauma, a lot of pain. So she kind of feel like people should understand her toxicity in a way. Um, but nah, she have to heal this right here. She have attachments. I don't feel like she's fully possessed or whatever, but she does have attachments. She do need to have a energy cleaning, and I think that she might even consider herself to energy clean on a regular. Like she might be the type of person that burns sage and polycental and stuff like that, but it's not really cleansing her, it's not really doing that. And it's because she's not fully open to be cleansed. She the type of person that she is holding on to some of her demons purposely, because she feel like they are useful to her. Like some of her toxic personality traits are demonic attachments, but she look at it like it's something that's protecting her. Like if she didn't have this to her, like people will run over her or disrespect her or something like that. So she see it like that, and that prevent her from truly healing from anything. Because even if she was to hear this and then she was to go somewhere and to get a cleansing, they can't really you can't really do much for a person who don't believe that they truly need healing. The person have to believe that they in a time in their life that they truly need healing. And that's when the practitioner or whatever is going to be able to actually heal that person. Like it takes two. Like the practitioner and their belief alone is not going to be enough, because whatever they giving to you, you're not truly accepting of it. Like it's also like wasting your time with a person who come to you and they're a skeptic. And I know that um sometimes the universe will set it up for a skeptic, but this is a skeptic who, like, their soul is urging and looking for some type of enlightenment. But maybe it's something that happened in their life or something like that. Like maybe they seen their grandmother be in a kitchen witch or whatever, and then in her older age, she was like out of her mind or something like that. So this person swore that shit off and everything, but their perception was fucked up. But the spirit will set it up where they are in a situation that will make them have a different perspective, and that will bring them to enlightenment. But in a subconscious way, this person is open up to it because they longing for healing. But then you have people like her who they actually afraid to get healing. They feel like if they was to really get everything healed, like they will lose their sense of identity or something like that, and that's like an issue with her. All right, let's continue the video.
I'm a owner of a network that lets ladies
Be ladies.
show what they got.
Who's like the LeBron James over there? Like who's like the top earner?
Me. Yeah.
Dig it down.
Yeah. My videos.
Toni.
No, my videos are 1800 on up, and there's no penetration or anything like that. It's just sex appeal, shower, eating, talking trash, drinking, being sexy, running up my leg, dumb shit. It ain't got but 5 people, but it's something.
Wait. You said you said you sold your bath water?
Yeah, I sell it online.
You sell your bath water?
Sell it, yeah.
Like it has someone bought it?
Yeah.
Wait, what was, do you put some like honey in it? Do you?
You already know the deal. So he already know. Okay, you got the storyline.
I got the story.
Well, yeah, that's what I do. I take and I only do 1 can of cream because the way it looks, and it doesn't give you that saucy feeling. So I use honey and a can of cream, but I put in a little pourer, and I pour it, and I put the honey, and I swish in the water. They got to see it happening. They got it. No, they got it.
It has to be authenticated. Yeah, like here's me pouring it in your bottle.
Right, but you've already paid to see me do it. So once you do that, then I dip it. I say your name. I get my labeler. I label it. I squeeze the top. Well, I put my thing on, my foam, a thing. Doop, doop, put it in the back. Send it to me.
Oh, yeah, you the Mark Cuban of
And they actually drink it.
Oh wow. Oh shit.
But I don't get in the tub dirty. I don't have dirty feet or nothing nasty. But yeah.
So you can have Tokyo Toni on ice.
Yeah.
You ever drink a nigga bath water?
Hell no. Oh, that shit in my face. Oh, wait. God.
Now you seem very player to me. When I say player, like you seem very like in the know about how things work and how.
That's pretty interesting. And I definitely believe she's making money doing that. I do believe that. I don't know. I really don't feel like I would trust anybody with my bath water. Like, I could just see that going wrong, especially with like enemies and stuff like that. I don't know, man.
About, you know, relationships and things like that.
Yeah.
When you saw your daughter get Future's name tatted, what did you think about that?
Nothing. They do it all the time. People in Hollywood. We do it. Everybody puts shit on them that they don't mean and have no real meaning. And that's what should be banned. There should be a meaning when you put some shit on your body. That's for life.
We are getting rid of all of this.
A thing to do.
So
I ain't think nothing of it.
So now I have to ask, has a man ever been so good to you that you felt compelled enough to put his name on your body?
Yes.
So,
Should I say a man? Oh, can we say male?
yes.
Of course. You want to see it?
Yes.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Hold tight. Here it is.
Wait, hold on.
What is it, Chris?
Is that your brother or something?
They say Chris.
It says King Cairo.
King Cairo.
That's whose name is on me.
Yeah. your grandson.
Yeah, that's the only man. That's why I say male. That's on me, my grandson.
Now, you mentioned China's tattoo that she was to put on her backside.
Ooh.
We're gonna go right there.
Okay, I'm about to get high. Somebody give me some fan.
Yeah, somebody get a fan. Because we're about to go there now. Because
Hi, ladies in the back. I'm just peeping,
ladies
y'all.
in the back, what's good?
Hi, baby.
Shit, because
Drinks on me.
Right.
Want some champagne. Put some champagne in the refrigerator for them, y'all.
Someone's in the freezer right now.
Okay.
Yeah, the sky just cracked open, the ground just cracked open, and something coming out.
There you go.
Yes, the tattoo. If you can't describe what it is that is back there on Black China, and your thoughts on that tattoo.
All right. It's a Baphomet.
Oh.
It's a picture size, 8x10 on her 10x12 ass, of a Baphomet, which is back in the day. Let me try to explain. They use it for the Templars, the Knights Templars, and this, that, and the third. Well, today, like anything else, they've changed it. They've turned everything around. What's old is now new. What's wrong is now right. So this is the same thing. So it's a goat, which is transitioned to be both a male and a female, which has a phallus, quote unquote, penis, and breast. One hand goes up to God, one hand goes down to Satan. And this is who they all worship. Every last one of them. And I've never got sued or talked to about it. Yeah. So she has it on her. I think it's gross. It's highly disappointing. It's scary. And it's allegiance. When you show allegiance to any god, and a person can be a god. You can be a god, mommy, if enough people. Beyonce's a god of this earth. Okay? When you put your allegiance and all of that into that, and you stamp it on your ass, that's it. So, just to go further with that, when I saw that, I'm gonna keep it whole 100. I was on my deck, and I was flipping through my phone going down the steps. I still have the cut on my ankle right now. I literally fell, and my husband had to come outside again. And I just laid there hollering, screaming to my neighbors. I'm like, I couldn't take it. And he just got me up, put me in the house. I'm like, I can't take it. I mean, she actually went on and sold her fucking soul. And it's facts. Well, let's talk about it. Well, I would go to her house, refuse to stay in her house. The energy I can't take, okay? The energy, the company, all of that shit. It's real thick. While I was there, I went through a cabinet in there and to get some water. And when I looked up, and this was what got me out of her house the last time I was there, and I never been back. I looked up and I saw something, and I just backed up and was like, y'all just don't even want to know what. It went real bad. It went real bad. It went, when I saw that, it went bad. So what I saw was a globe-like thing, what do you call it? Like a crystal ball? Yeah. A round ball, right. And it sat with a Baphomet under it, and it had this black shit inside, like you can shake it. And it had a plug. You know what? I was like, bro, that's it. Now I'm about to whoop somebody's ass. So I'm going to go ahead and tell the truth now on RealLyfe Street Stars.
Exclusive.
Well, this is what happened. When I saw that, she was doing a photo shoot. And I had on this cute ass dress, some little heels. I was cute that day, y'all. So I said, I'm going to go over there and, kick it. So I see the company. Holly, Larry, don't like them, gonna fuck them up when I see them. And some more people. So I said, what are y'all doing here? She said, we're doing a photo shoot. And I'm telling her, these are the people that I don't want you to be around. I'm telling you what they are. Mom, I don't have to listen to you. They're my friends. I said, all right. And then she said something slick. That's when she fucked up. You said this slick shit in front of them. To me, I'm about to fuck you up. So it was a pan on the stove. I'm not gonna lie. This big. I grabbed that junk and went to go get her, and Larry tackled me. I don't know where he came from. He tackled me. I don't know where he came from. But he's so skinny and not strong enough, he couldn't take me down. So
Yo, because earlier, before this part, I was getting visuals of, Black China talking to people about experiences that she had with her mama. And some of those experiences are crazy as fuck, okay? Okay, all right. I was blessed to have a child that I ain't never felt like I had to put my hands on her. I ain't never felt like that. But I really can't even imagine doing that. Even if I was upset at my daughter. I mean, for one, she a grown woman. She a grown woman at that point, and she at a photo shoot with people that she is working with. And you get so mad because she ain't listening to what you saying that you pick up a pot and you go at her to hit her. That let me know that there's a lot of shit that ain't right, okay? That let me know that, see, that's what I'm talking about. See, Aquarius says when they toxic, they could be violent, okay? And I felt like she beat Black China ass a whole lot of times. And, at this point, Tokyo, you should see that shit ain't working. It's literally having the opposite effect. Now your daughter don't even want to fuck with you. Now you can't even reach her at all. So at some point in your spiritual evolution, you couldn't pick up on the fact that you need to try something else instead of trying to beat her ass. Like, nah, that shit ain't right. That shit ain't right. That shit ain't right. And you know, some of the shit that she's saying, like, I believe her. It's not like I don't believe her. Like, you know, it's a lot of weird shit that go on in the industry. But you have to really think, like, why is your daughter even making decisions like that? Huh? Like, why is she even making decisions like that? Why she feel the need to sell her soul in that way? At some point, you failed her. Okay, let's just be real. I mean, at some point in her life, probably all her life, you failed her. And especially if you try to remedy her not listening to you or taking your advice by beating her ass, man, get the fuck out of here, man.
He was holding me because I had the pan, the cracker in her fucking head for talking shit. And I just whispered.
I buy the same products you do, only
Said, remember Silent Whispers? If you don't let me go now, I'll cut your fucking throat. And he let me go. And I looked around at everybody in there. I just remember seeing a few people. I remember seeing Jay. He just looked like, he ain't say nothing to make up the hairstyles. I seen him and I looked at him. He was just, and everybody else. I said, when I come back, I'm gonna whoop every bitch in here ass. Every bitch. So I went over, went to go put on my shoes and my pants. I couldn't wait that long. I'm gonna whoop y'all in this dress. So I put my shoes on, because I know I need to kick these bitches in their face, pussy, and everywhere else. So I said, okay. So when I went over there, I went to go open the door. That bitch then locked me out. I run on the side. And I see them tipping up the steps like suckers. I said, I see you motherfuckers. Open this door. So I lost it. So that damn Baphomet thing, you already know what I did. I said, oh, you want to close the door? And she like to call the police. So I said, okay, you call them on me this time because I'm going to take it. Fuck it, I got a couple dollars before I get out. I took that Baphomet shit. I went and that shit said, bing, right off her shit.
Damn.
So I was so pissed, so I just went in there and grabbed all my shit, texted her, I was like, I'm leaving this motherfucker right now, y'all demon ass bitches. Come out so I can fuck you up. Nothing. So I just called her black.
Hold up. Because, you know, when she was telling the story earlier, she said she came over to the house. She looked in the house. She see the Baphomet thing. I thought from what she was saying that was it for her. So she was like, you know what? I'm not fucking with this. I'ma up and leave. That's what the fuck you should have did because your daughter is grown. So, you know, you could tell her what you want to, but she do not have to listen to you at this point because you don't pay her bills and none of that. So what you should have did is remove yourself from that energy. I thought that's what the fuck that you were saying that you was doing, that you didn't want to be around the energy because you could only be responsible for your motherfucking self. But the fact that you could think that you could come up in a situation and beat everybody ass, see, man, that shit would have had pissed me off. You know, that, no, man, see, hell no, bruh. Hell, motherfucking no. Like, I don't feel like I would have had locked the door. Like, you know, she want to come in here, she fight. You know, we gonna be okay, whatever. You know, you might have lost your life or some shit like that, but it shouldn't even be like that. It shouldn't even be like that. Like, who are you to come up in her motherfucking house and tell her, like, I told you not to work with these people and pick up a pan and go to hit her? And then when somebody put a stop to the shit that you doing, because that could have been really fucked up. You going across her head with a pen. And then you threaten everybody in the room. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Like, you really deserve to get your ass whooped by somebody, because I know that you feel like you hard, but one day you're gonna meet your match. And I feel like you probably already have before. But hard headed. But that's wrong. Like, you should have just removed yourself from the situation, but instead you went in it and felt like, I'ma control this shit. I'ma dominate this shit. I'ma tell people what to do. I'ma take over. Instead, you went in with that energy. So what that really telling me is that you was willing to work with the energy. You was willing to tolerate the fucking energy, as long as they did what you said, as long as you was in control. That's what the fuck it feel like to me. Because if you really wasn't fucking with it, you would have removed yourself away from it. But I feel like anytime that is beneficial to you, you okay with it. Man, fuck that shit.
Truck, put my shit in. Went over down the street to the hotel, Marriott. Got to rent a car, rent a truck. Because I had my branding down there that I just picked up. That's why I was down there. So I put that in the truck.
Damn, I just found out her ass was a Libra. A Libra Scorpio cuffs. I don't know where the fuck I get Aquarius from. Damn, she got a nerve to have a Scorpio moon. Libra sun. Nah, she a Libra. And Scorpio moon. Lord have mercy. While I play this, I'm gonna look up Black China. Zodiac chart. Oh, let me go ahead and play.
Got JoJo and came home. And I ain't talked to her since other than when she called me and told me she's with this nigga again. And I told her, that's the nigga, I'm telling you, baby, he gonna get you.
Oh, was he the one that steered her down this path?
Yeah, little twin, she's still on the path. How you gonna leave and come back and you got a boff mitt on your ass and you can still fuck in your dick off? How you gonna, in that thing looking at you? Y'all must be doing it from the side. Ain't no kids in here.
No kids, no kids, no babies.
Okay, I ain't talking too slick. Okay, go.
Side, front.
It's a little too late now, right?
Yeah, a little too late now. So you disapprove of her current relationship a little bit there?
Yeah, first of all, let me tell you something. And y'all ladies mainly better hear this. Anytime you gotta put your hands on a grown woman that's your people mother, you done lost your mind. You have lost your mind. Yeah. I don't care if his mother just smacked him in the face with a 2x4.
Take this.
Mind your business.
Yeah, take this.
Mind your business. And if she come for you, you're supposed to have enough respect in you to be backing the fuck up. Ma'am, go ahead. I don't want none. Now, if it comes to the fact of you actually doing this, now I'm gonna deal with you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna deal with you real good, bitch. But until then, no. So the mother to the boyfriend in China gets into a fight in Atlanta. They calling me on the plane. What you want me to do? So I said, give me her number. Give me his mother number now. They thinking I'm gonna call and be like, bitch, you hit my door. No, I'm not gonna do that. We're older women. You don't want your young ass chicks. Girl, I ain't gonna let you beat me. Okay, you see this? So I sent up there and I talked to her. And she said, no, Tokyo, what happened was they was in here. She wanted to protect twin. Because because me and him, whatever. And I put both of them motherfuckers out. She acted like she didn't want to leave, so I put them hands on her. I just laughed.
Damn.
Okay.
There you
So
go.
it's
Nah, this some really crazy ass shit. You know, she was like, what else supposed to do? I mean, maybe provide some type of emotional support or something like that, you know. But you know, you could calm yourself down and have a conversation with that woman, but you quick to put your hands on your daughter like that. You quick to disrespect her. And this whole old school mentality, she was saying something like, you know, if your mom disrespect you or something like that, hit you or something, you just supposed to take it. Or if you see somebody else mother chastising their kids, punishing their kids, you just supposed to sit there and watch and stay out of it. Man, nah, fuck all that shit. Because the same respect, if you have it in you to calm your ass down and have an actual conversation with a stranger motherfucker, a motherfucker that you don't know, you know, and you talking to them over the motherfucking phone, so you don't really know what the fuck is happening for real. But you could talk and become friends with that motherfucker. But when it comes to your daughter, you disrespect her, you put your hands on her and you talk to her crazy. You can't find it in you to respect her. Man, hell no. Hell no. Ain't nobody got time for that. Hell no. You toxic, man. And if your daughter, she decide to never be around you again, like I will understand. You know? Because, you know, obviously she called you that night to get some type of support from her mother. But yet again, you turn your back on her. You made her feel like she always the wrong one. She always doing some shit wrong. And it seemed like you get too happy and giddy to um bring her down in some type of way, to talk shit about her. Like I haven't seen you talk. You haven't said anything good about her. Not anything. Like it's fucked up. It's fucked up.
It's like, why are you even with a bitch that's fighting your mama or even whatever with your mama? And why are you with a woman that got a Baphomet on her ass that don't fuck with her mother? Watch this. I was trying this manager. Me. She ain't paying me.
Oh, the business.
They probably trauma bonding because they both got toxic ass mothers. That's what they probably doing. But you know, there's a lot more to it. See, with her toxic mentality, she feel like a parent should be able to do whatever they want to their child. If they want to beat that child, if they want to emotionally abuse that child or whatever, you know, they should be able to do that without anybody questioning them or saying anything about it. It's fucked up. Like, it's fucked up on so many levels. Like,
Yeah, for 4.5 months. I lost my truck I had. But I ain't say nothing. I kept it quiet. Because I always play that role.
yeah, nah, bitch, I don't believe you because you saying something about it now. See, you always do this shit. I don't see you do this shit too many motherfucking times. Just randomly bring up a bill or something. Randomly bring up that you financially struggling, your daughter don't do shit or don't do enough for you. Like,
Then I got my platinum gold American Express.
Why should you use Mira?
I already told you about that, John. That motherfucker gone. And when American Express hit your ass, bro, you done. It's gonna be about 4 or 5 years before you get that together, even if you paid it.
That's fact.
That's American Express for you. Don't get it, but you don't want to leave home without it.
Don't you? No, facts. Facts. Now, tell you went on another rant where you spoke on. I don't know if it was China's dress, but it was you said the Illuminati
Yeah.
was fully in effect here.
But listen carefully. That was TMZ's lies. Let's finish. They always call me. Like, it's crazy how much they call me. I be like, man.
Yeah, they probably is calling you because you always willing to throw your child under the motherfucking bus. You the motherfucking devil in her life. Like, you are. So that's why the demon's always reaching out to you. Just like you sitting on this same demonic ass couch that shit, I can't remember their name. What the fuck her name is? The other bitch that she be hanging out with. And her husband Goomba and shit like that. You sitting your ass on the same couch doing the same shit, talking shit about your daughter.
Goodbye, bro. And they be like, all right, so. But this particular day they called, and I said, okay, can I ask you a question? How do you feel about Chinese dress? I said, I'll text it. She says, okay. I text how I feel, which was less than 2 sentences. This shit is ugly. It's not appropriate for her. She knows better. She can do better. She looks better in her gold dress. That's what I text. Watch this. She calls me. Can we do a quick 10-minute video? About what? Just express yourself on how do you feel about this. I think that was weird, bitch. I just now told you. But okay. So I was like, well, she was asking me questions. And at the end, you got 1 minute. She picked and pulled and made it a whole thing. Because what I said was, and it's on my YouTube right now, what I said. I didn't just talk about China. I talked about all of them. They look like clowns. They all look like they came from a zoo, a clown show or something. And I said that they were all giving homage to Beyonce that day. And I didn't get any flack. I know what time it is out here. That was homage to Beyonce. All the little weirdos dressed up and did their thing. What did you dress up like that for? That kind of thing you put on. And like I said, if she'd have put on a golden dress with her golden blonde hair and your little lip, and get on out there. Little jewelry, little bling, bling, bling. You'd have been good. That dress was, and she even said what it was. I don't look at those videos because it just does something to my spirit. You know, I can't like look back at it and shit. Like if I hear about it, I'll take a look at the picture, like her picture with that black, I can't look at it. Literally. I'd be like, oh, something about the eyes, that outfit. And she said herself, said it's like a raven. No, she like a fallen angel, nigga. She look crazy. Like Black Adam, which is the muscle dude about to play that.
Yeah,
that's a fallen angel, but nobody's woke enough.
So do you think, because it's crazy, like when we speak to you, I mean, you just so articulate, you know, but when they put you on the news, they try to really paint you in a certain way. Why do you think they do you like that?
Because it's the media, because I am a truth seeker. I'm very knowledgeable. I'm very intelligent. So they make people like me look crazy, even when you're not saying nothing crazy, nothing outrageous, nothing that hasn't been told and sold before. This is what they do.
What's the one thing that you seen where you were like, come on now?
Yeah, exactly. Like the narrative that they talk about, like this whole Baphomet shit and all this shit, it's played out to me. Like we on some new shit at this point. I mean, new shit to worry about. Not that. But if you know that this is what they doing, then why do you continue to give them information? Why do you continue to talk to them? It just seemed like you always willing to talk shit about your child. And I feel like that has less to do with your spirituality and more to do with, you know, how you feel personally. Like, I mean, you can say all you want, but I know that there's a better way to care for or even reach your daughter versus the way that you doing. Like, I don't know what the video they talking about, but I could already have an idea of what the shit was about. And they probably zoomed in on some negative shit that she said, but you still said it. You get what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. And, you know, everybody is in this business now. They are truth speakers, truth seekers, and stuff like that. But yet, they ain't truthful with themselves. They ain't truthful about their own lies, their own demons, their own mistakes, you know. And, you know, I guarantee she the type of person like, yeah, I'm real. I keep it real. I tell people exactly. But every time you tell a story, it's a story to make yourself seem like a hero or something, or make yourself seem like you the smart, you the intelligent one, something like that. But you don't really talk about your failures, or even how you could relate to how your daughter feel on an empathetic level because you've been in her shoes before. You don't ever give that to her, ever. And you know, regardless if my child was participating in this shit or whatever, I'm still gonna try to reach them with love. Okay. You know, I'm gonna look at things that, you know, there's a reason why she choosing this path. Maybe if I could talk to her and get to understand that, maybe we could work through something together. Because at this point, from the stories that I'm hearing, for Black China to even reach out to you for any motherfucking thing, like you said, meaning that she's still looking for your love and validation, and you just refuse to give it to her. You just fucking refuse to give that shit to her. And that's because you hate your motherfucking self. But you can't be real about that. So all you could sit here and do is talk shit about your own motherfucking child. Like you talking about her like some bitches on the street. Like that's how you talking about her. Like you actually, it's worse than that, to be real. Cause I mean, you out here for one, you telling all her business. And you don't have no hesitancy. Like you actually seem like you glad to be telling it. And you put it under the umbrella because I'm a truth speaker. I'm exposing shit. I can't give her any favoritism. Man, fuck it. You sound like just like any other narcissistic ass parent. You really do.
Like, come on, y'all.
God damn, I didn't see that. In what area?
Don't even matter. Just something you seen on TMZ or just any blog site where you were like, damn, for real?
It's so much. My brain clogged on that one. It's just that so much. I don't know. I don't know. It's
Is it so much?
Is
it so much?
It's so much. I can't even think of nothing. I don't know everything.
Everything.
Shit.
So I have to ask you, do you feel like the Illuminati is real? You've been around the who's who and the what's what's, and you've seen things that people like you don't get a chance to experience.
Yeah.
Since you've been in these circles and seen these things in Hollywood and I mean the Kardashians?
You don't see anything.
Okay, you don't see anything.
You don't see anything. You just have to know what you know. First of all, I've received a letter a long time ago in 2001, I believe, or was it 2004? And when you receive a letter, this is what the letter consists of. Get mad, Illuminati puppets. It tells you that, hey, we find you to be very interesting. What we can do for you. And all you have to do is what? Stay in touch.
Yeah.
You got to figure it out. It's about it's about six pages front and back, paragraphed off, telling you about yourself, how amazing you are, and all the shit they can do for you. Yeah, that's that letter. Then you have another one where you're actually in. That's for someone that's not in, but have influence. I can influence 1 million people a day and only have 14 people on my page. I get 496,000 views a day and didn't even post nothing. I'm recorded and put on social media before I come off my live. Come now. Who wouldn't want that? So let's offer you this coming out of that. Let's offer you this. How about we give you your own TV show? In 2014, Lifetime called me. They emailed me, I'm sorry. Her name is Elaine Bradley. Hi, Toyko, we just want to give you a show.
Did you know you've been missing out on saving money with honey?
Bitch, I'm out feeding the homeless in sweatpants and flip-flops. What are you talking about? No, thank you. Oh, well, we'll give you $40,000 just for the first week. We can start there. I got $45,000 in the bank. What's up? I'm good. So it's Lifetime. Then you have Zeus to come through. The most demonic. Lord Jesus. It's so, y'all don't have a clue. Let me tell you.
Yeah, but you took that show. You took that show. You took the most demonic one. Like, you didn't take the Lifetime one, but you took Zeus, though, even though they the most demonic one. Come on now. Like, come on now. Come on. I'm actually thinking that it was more so like a situation of, like with Monique with Netflix or something. She ain't like how much they was offering. So she more like, well, you know, I'm worth more than that. I'm worth more than that. And if you don't pay me more, then I'm not taking it. Like, this gonna have to be like $1 million for me to take it. It was some shit like that. But it was ego based. It wasn't because of her spirituality. It wasn't because she's so against it or whatever. She willing to sell her soul, but she want more money for it.
Tell you how much of a clue it is.
They say y'all might have created Zeus, so I want to hear your
No,
thoughts.
I'm gonna give you what's happening. I created Zeus. Let me break it down. Zeus was there long before I came. Can I name some names?
Hold on, y'all. Let me.
Names.
Go ahead.
Birdman. You was there. Can I name some names? Snoop Dogg. You was there. Can I name some names? Plenty of them was there before I came. You don't hear about them. You heard B. Simone show on there. You don't hear nothing about it. You heard TT show was on there. You don't hear about it. But they got big views, but you don't hear nothing. Those fake numbers, be a motherfucker, don't they? So they called me. They knew that it was dire straits at the time. Why? I just got backdoored out my house, just left my husband. My friends fucked over me, got all my money, went on free trips and shit, walking on red carpet and shit. Damn. You know how it go. So I knew that this would be another opportunity to be near China. That's why. I don't need that shit. So they talked to me. I was like,
I don't believe that. I'm sure that you could have created other opportunities to be near her versus taking that show. Nah. No.
I'll be on her show. I really, okay. So we got on the Real Black China, and that's how Zeus claimed, oh, we saw you on that, and you was fantastic, and we just, okay, cool. Well, when I get with them, I see what's happening. I don't see the demonic shit right away. Of course not. They make it look feathery sweet. So I'm looking around, checking out, just watching shit, letting my spirituality feel people's spirit, getting close to you, standing beside you, all kinds of shit. Nothing. So they started talking about the show. I said, listen, let me break something down. If it ain't gonna go my way, I ain't doing it. It gotta be what I wanna do. I gotta run that. I gotta produce that. So, of course, I produced more shit before Zeus. So I said, if I produce it, we could do it. He said, oh, yeah? You can produce your own show. So I produced it. And I'm the only, is this the camera? I'm the only producer that produced on Zeus Network.
Talk to him.
Nobody else. Not
Talk
Black China. She did not produce nothing. You know what? If they produce something, they would still be producing. You don't go be a boss and go back to being an employee. Make me understand.
Facts.
Okay. Period.
Damn. So
Yeah, I made Zeus. I made them $9.6 million in the first month and a half at $4.99 a month. That's how many subscribers they got. They never paid me.
Oh wow.
To this day. I did 2 shows. But I sued them. They thought I didn't have enough money. That's the thing about Hollywood. They drag you in Hollywood so you run out of money. You got to keep paying your lawyer.
That's true.
Entertainment lawyers are not accident lawyers. Let's get that shit clear.
That's facts.
They want $30,000 off the top. $695 for the senior, junior, paralegal, and you're going to pay it right now. So if I was broke by not getting a check from them, I'd be fucked, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
So everybody that walks around with sweatpants and baseball caps, I mean, they broke, is it?
Come on now. Come on.
So from that, I sued them. I took them to court, and then I took them again twice because they put me on WeTV with the lies with China.
All right, so let's dig into the relationship between Black China and her mama. First, let's get what is Black China perspective of her mother? Needs a lot of cards, bro. All right, so over the many years, you know how it is when you're dealing with a narc. And it's even worse with a narc parent because they the one who raised you and they program you throughout your life. So the Emperor card came out sideways. Told you Tokyo has very strong masculine energy. I did feel like it wanted to come out reverse, but it came out sideways because, you know, even now watching Tokyo, it's something about her that make you want to like her. Okay. Especially when it comes to Black people, because she kind of familiar to us, you know, her way of thinking and perceiving and shit like that. Like in the Black community, it's common. Like there's a lot of Black mothers that will feel like this, but they dealing with the same issues, insecurities, and pain that make them treat their daughters the way that they be treating them. But I feel like Tokyo, she have a very strong hold on Black China. Just on her mind. She know how to get into it and make Black China feel like guilty for shit. Make her feel insecure about shit. Even make her feel like she don't have nobody else but her, you know. Because Black China is surrounded with snakes. She don't really have nobody that she could really trust. So she keep going back to her mom. I feel like she do that when she get like really, really lonely and really down and lost. And she feel like she don't have nobody she could talk to or turn to. So she kind of fall back on the mentality like, well, I know my mom is toxic, but she's still my mama. So that must mean she love me, right? She must love me, even though she always hurting me. She must love me. So she fall back into that mentality because I feel like there was many times these came out together. I feel like there was many times that Black China was like, you know what, I'm putting an end to this. I can't take your toxicity anymore. Like, but Black China, I mean, Tokyo would say something because she is intelligent. She is. Um, maybe something on the lines of, all right, bitch, you think you could do it without me? You gonna need me before I need you. Some shit like that, you know. Or she would be like, you gonna choose them over me? Like you gonna do that? So she would play like those type of psychological games with her. And Black China hasn't really fully got to the point that she could realize what the fuck is happening. She needs to either study psychology or something like that. She need to, and I think that she do. Like she needs to research what the fuck she dealing with. I think that would like help her to really release. Cause I really feel like Black China should separate from her until she actually heal and realize the pain that she caused. Because for a long time, I think she just like get away with it, or nobody really correct her or something like that, or um. So she not viewing herself like she in the wrong or something, like how she contribute to the pain and suffering of her child. She ain't really connecting with that. So that prevent her from coming into any realization that, you know, if she really wanted to work on things and fix things with her child, she needs to handle it differently. Cause she haven't felt she still feel that she have a sense of control over Black China. They can't get along about nothing, but of course they can't. Because for one, Tokyo, she always gotta control shit. Um, you know, it just kind of feel like to Black China, she used to Tokyo, but it hurts her. Like it gives her anxiety just thinking about being around her. It's something that she has to mentally prepare for. And you know, Tokyo, she probably looking at it like, you know, you just like that because I speak the truth. No, you like that because you painful to her. You always hurting her. You don't let her just make her own decisions, live her life and stuff. Because, you know, in order for her to do that, she constantly have to be at war with you. Because if she do disagree with you and do what she want to do, you go into wanting to put your hands on her and cussing her out, disrespecting her. And then you up here questioning her relationship with a dude, but yet you her mama and that's how you react to her. And if that nigga is reacting like that to her, she probably think that's what she deserve. Especially if you treating her like that. You ain't even respecting her. Fighting over profit and who gets credits on projects lead to failure. Yeah, because Tokyo ass is always doing that shit. She the type of motherfucker that, you know, she would tell you some shit like, I made you. I made you who you is. You wouldn't be shit without me. She that type of motherfucker that would say some shit like that. I do feel like she do have like some respect for her mom, as in she look at her mother and look at her like she's a hustler, look at her like she's intelligent, even look at her like she's a hard worker. But it's some things that are cloudy to her. Like she can't fully see it. You know how it is. Like if you ever been in a relationship with a narc and you was able to get out of it, and once you get to the other side, you start to think back on things and start to come into like some deep realizations. That's why having an experience with a narc will really push you toward spiritual enlightenment, because they a whole different breed. Okay. So if you went through that test and you passed it, it make it easier for you to recognize narcs, but if you don't love yourself, you're going to continue to choose narcs. But be that as it may, when you in it, after the relationship and you think about yourself when you was in it and you have thoughts like, why did I allow that person to treat me like that? Why did I think I deserved that and stuff like that? Why I couldn't see how fucked up this person was treating me? Because when you in it, it's cloudy to you. Because what the narc do? Constantly gaslight you, make you feel like you tripping and shit like that. That's what they do. They make it feel like it's your fault all the time. They never take any fucking accountability for shit. So it's things that is still cloudy to Black China when it comes to her mother. She haven't fully came to the realization, but she's slowly getting there. Has emotional problems, can't commit, no discipline, angers easily, brash, cocky attitude, appears successful, but it is an act, keeps dark secrets, can be extremely cruel and abusive, promises a relationship, but will leave after he gets what he wants, charming, but superficial. Psh, that's her. That's Tokyo all motherfucking day, okay? That's Tokyo ass all motherfucking day. She keep coming up in masculine energy. Her mom really know how to cast her into a depression. Like when Tokyo is in a bad spot, her mama should be the last person she called. And I feel like a lot of times she is. But a lot of times Tokyo reach that conclusion a lot because she has so many fake people around her. So she would go through some really hard shit. Like some really hard shit. And she called all her so-called friends. None of them would pick up the phone. And then she would call Tokyo. And in the beginning, Tokyo might seem like supportive, but eventually she gonna make China feel even worse, Mm. She's starting to realize though that the love and support that she is looking for when it comes to her mother, she not gonna get it from her. So she really on the brink of truly letting this shit go. And I wish her the best. All right, let's get Tokyo's side of the story. Yo, man, if you could hear like some of the conversations that without it being recorded or whatever of Tokyo talking to China, y'all would be completely heartbroken. Like the way that Tokyo talked to China behind the scenes is like beyond fucked up. Like calling her a slut, telling her that she ain't gonna be nothing but some hoe to somebody or some shit like that. A whole lot of projections, you know. But damn, man, the shit that Tokyo had to Black China had to grow up with when it comes to dealing with her mama, it's hard. And then you would sit there, if you could actually hear the way that Tokyo be speaking to her, you will understand why she's so broken. You will understand why Black China is so fucking broken. But yet Tokyo, she can't understand that. All right, give me Tokyo perspective, child. Oh Lord. She felt abandoned. She felt abandoned by Black China, you know. Tokyo do have like a pimp mentality, okay? Like she have a mentality as like, you know, I gotta keep my hoes in check. She have a mentality like that. She also have a mentality like I can't let anybody get over on me and stuff like that. Hmm. Yeah, a lot of feelings for this card. I feel like this is, you know, an actual man. It could be her baby father or something like that. It's something attached to Black China that triggers her. Like, let me read this card to you. A secretive, elusive man who is plotting against you, openly begotten and narrow minded. This man holds a grudge. He may be involved in a difficult moral decision. You may lose your virtue, innocence, or money through this man. Do not trust him with your heart or possession. I'm really getting a vibe that this may be her baby father, the father of Black China. Whoever this person is, I believe they really hurt Tokyo. So this is the first card that came out. So this is a real trigger. It's something attached to this man. It's a real trigger. Um, mm. And Tokyo hasn't healed from it. She hasn't healed from it. Like maybe her baby father really mistreated her. But with this one part, you may lose virtue or innocence or money. This man could have had took her innocence or something in some type of way. But whatever pain that she have attached to this man is projected on Black China from her perspective. Mm. I don't know. It's that part right there is very relevant. Um, she haven't healed. She just haven't healed. And it's something about this man that make her feel entitled, like almost like her daughter owe her for her pain and suffering. That's what it feels like. Like she really do feel entitled to some shit because of her pain and suffering. But it's shit that happened in the past. It might not don't even have shit to do with Black China. Like she didn't cause the pain and suffering. Somebody else did. But she make Black China responsible for it. She felt abandoned. She felt like Black China is not like doing her duties of taking care of her, basically. That's what she feel like. She could have made a bad deal with this man or something like that. And you know what? It's a cycle with them that, Tokyo, when she wants something, she know how to talk to China to get what she want out of her. So if Tokyo really is in desperate need for some money or something like that, she will call Black China and love bomb her and stuff like that, make her feel guilty, get what she want, and as soon as she motherfucking get it, bruh, she revert back to her demonic self because she get triggered. She get triggered. Like Black China is a huge trigger for her. You are preoccupied with an internal battle. Yeah. See, I'm gonna read this card right here. You are preoccupied with an internal battle, inability to make sense of problems due to lack of insight. Pressure from society and others is overwhelming. Do not rely on logical solutions. The best solution may be unorthodox. Like Tokyo, you got to handle things differently. Like she really needs to get healing. Your effort may be wasted on a project, may represent a favorable legal decision. Do not rely on logical solutions. Yeah, and you need to get out your mental and get into your spirit. Because it's like she's so traumatized. Tokyo, she's a very traumatized person. That when she dealing with people, she always calculating. For one, she don't trust nobody. And she feel like that's just how it is. Like she probably would even consider herself like she don't really have no friends. So when she dealing with people, she always thinking in that manner. She looking for the reason why she don't trust you. She looking for it. Because she is just reacting out of her trauma. Because that's all she really know how to do. Like I feel like beneath all this hurt and pain, she's a good person. I feel like she has the potential to be a better person. I have more compassion for her because I'm feeling this hurt. It's something that it's a hurt it's a hurt in her that's so deep. And it's so painful that she feel like she can't even touch it. Like she tender, like just touching it, reminiscing about it is way too tender for her. she instantly like get defensive. It's like let's say that your arm was hurting and somebody was to come and touch it and you swing on them because you know they touching your hurt arm or something like that. That's like how she is. So maybe Black China or her kids or something like that could be the generational curse breaker, bring to some type of enlightenment or something like that. I don't know. But Tokyo, she need healing. Black China need healing. And Black China, she might get her healing before Tokyo. Because especially if she overcome the narc demon. Because when you overcome that narc demon, it do makes you powerful. It makes you spiritually powerful. And Tokyo, she's that narc demon. You that narc demon, Tokyo? All right, y'all. I'm gonna wrap it up here. Stay blessed, y'all.